What's up, Fam of Liberty, and everybody else watching this video who isn't following our channel for some inexplicable reason? It's your boy Big Sarge, or the artist formerly known as Admin Tim, founder of the Sons of Liberty. If you're new to my channel, fuck Donald Trump and fuck MAGA traitors. Now you know where I stand on things. So if you feel the same way, then maybe stick around and consider following the channel after you watch this video. Quick store update. I just put up a new shirt on the store. It's a G.I. Joe reference, but also mocks conspiracy theorists. You'll know it when you see it, and if you don't, then just ask yourself, how's the weather? Just a reminder that Monday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, I'll be guest spotting on Political Drain's YouTube channel, and then Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, the Sons of Liberty admin team will be having an unstructured live stream as the results from Election Day start rolling in. There may be some drinking and swearing. You can tune in a little early if you want to catch some indie film stuff and some machinima stuff that Admin Matt, Admin V, and I have worked on. Some thoughts as we wrap up this final weekend before Election Day. The most important one is, don't borrow anxiety from a future that might not exist. You're aiming for calm, which doesn't mean just shutting down and pretending that nothing scary is happening. And when I say calm does not mean resignation, passivity, or artificially squelching your anger or anxiety. Calm is about accessing brief moments of okayness in the midst of all this mess. I know everyone talks about mindfulness so much that it's starting to lose meaning, but this is the time for it. Meditate, pray, stretch, and just fucking breathe. Whatever lets you turn down the volume in your head and tune you back into the moment. But also, action is the enemy of anxiety. If you're feeling overwhelmed, try to do something that to you feels useful. This could be election related or not. You could do phone banking, you could do volunteer work, you could just fucking do something else, like cook something for a sick friend, visit a homebound neighbor, volunteer somewhere local. And when you're done being useful, be kind to yourself. Drink lots of water, eat healthy food, maybe some absolute garbage here and there. Exercise gently, or if not gently, and you like to go hard when you go to the gym like Big Sarge, then exercise responsibly. Don't wear yourself out or damage something. Rewatch something that you know you'll love. There will be time for pre-holiday dieting or training for the turkey trot or watching that challenging dramatic film or show in a week or two. For now, just keep it simple and keep it safe. Stay away from political news if you can. It's not going to be edifying or clarifying at this point. Your response in this final stretch should be unaffected by the polls, the news, etc. There are whole ecosystems that run on nonstop, 24/7 maximalistic shit posting and panic posting. Some of it is from well-intentioned folks who've just gotten wrapped around the axle of Trump-era politics, but a lot of it comes from grifters and opportunists who are trying to squeeze every last drop of fear out of the world before Tuesday clarifies things one way or another. And as a result, there's also a lot of anxiety-provoking stuff that doesn't really warrant your attention. For example, this isn't going to come down to throwing it to the House or any other weird arcane nonsense. I can get into tons of boring detail, but please try to ignore this entire subset of manic fever dreams. If Trump wins, it will be simply because he got more electoral votes, straight up with no shenanigans. And that will be because he turned out enough people in the right states to get over 270 electoral votes. There's a lot of freaking out happening around the idea of false electors or schemes to not certify vote counts or armed mobs of freaks overrunning polling stations. And yes, that will happen on some scale in some places, but it's been happening for a while now, and states, even red states, have consistently smacked it down. If anything, they've only gotten more effective at doing it over time. This is important to remember. Joe Biden has more control than anyone in this transition, and no cheating will be tolerated. No malarkey allowed, as Stark Brandon might say. And something else to remember is that Trump is out on pretrial bail in Georgia and pre-sentencing bail in New York. He violated both bails by threatening Liz Cheney. They can throw him in Gen Pop on November 6th if they want to. It doesn't even have to be clear insurrectionist level talk. Those states own him right now. On a related note, get ready to cheer for lawyers if something stupid does happen. The Democrats have so many lawyers lined up to deal with the irregularities. So many, like thousands of them. And these are lawyers, not brain-melted freaks with degrees from diploma mills and online correspondence schools or people that work for Trump. And you can ignore anyone who's confidently arguing that they have any real sense of what will happen, which should be easy if you just stick to my advice on ignoring political news. There are simply too many weird variables at play this time to be at all confident in the polls, whether they're correct or incorrect. I personally think that there are more credible ways for Harris to win in a blowout, but arguing for anything but a 50-50 race is just wish casting or nonsense at this point. And my final point, obviously, is to make sure that you vote, and make sure that people you know and care about vote as well. offer to drive friends and family or neighbors or fellow parishioners. You're not just going to go out there to vote against Trump. And that goes for you people claiming you're going to protest vote or abstain from voting because genocide or whatever. You're also going to vote or not vote at the state and local levels. And by that, I mean, say for example, keeping Moms for Liberty off of your school board seats. Obligatory disclaimers. If you've got a veteran-owned business or you're just a member of the Fam of Liberty who runs their own business and you'd like me to give you an on-camera shout-out, send me a shirt or something. You can reach me via the email contact that's available in the channel description. If you like the shirts and the hoodie that I wear during my videos, some of them, but not all of them, are available in the Sons of Liberty merch store, which is linked in the channel description. It's also in the YouTube video description, and it's in the throat punch at the end of our video. And as noted, we got some new merch recently and a few more items are coming. Are you a gamer? Well, even if you're not, you can hang out with the Sons of Liberty admin team on our official Discord. And as I just noted, the invite link is also listed in all those places that I mentioned. It doesn't matter if you're a gamer or not because Discord has a lot of different functions. You can hang out, shoot the shit, keep us posted on breaking news, and get updates from our social media. Discord is also the one place that social media can't censor our content. I'll be cranking up a Patreon so that I can afford to put more time into making video content for you because right now, outside of managing and moderating the Sons of Liberty social media on all its platforms and making video content, I also work 70 hours a week. If you like our video content, then we'd appreciate it if you'd follow us on all the socials, whichever ones that you've got. Yes, there's a Safe for Work OnlyFans for now. Anyway, on TikTok and YouTube, we'd also appreciate it if you'd subscribe, like, and get notifications on our channel. It's a little bit of a different process on TikTok, but if you're on TikTok, then you already know that. You can help us extend our reach by sharing our video content on all of our socials, and you can help us beat the algorithm by leaving us at least 7 words in the comments. Why 7 words? Because somebody determined that 7 words was the magic number for the algorithm to decide that your engagement is meaningful and that therefore it should suggest our channel and videos to people who watch the same things that you watch. That algorithm also works on most other social media platforms, so be cognizant of that on other places where you follow other people's content. If anything that I've said in my video offends you, I don't care. You can lay your prayers and complaints at the altar of St. Fluipap, from whose holy book we learned the lesson of Admin Tim 3:16, which is, get fucked and die mad about it. Hashtag, not sorry, not sorry. 2 claps and a wreck. Keep calm and have sex. Woo! And now it's time for the throw punch!